राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा राधाया द्रविणं हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः कृष्ण प्राणमयी राधा राधा प्राणमयो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण कृष्ण द्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः कृष्ण द्रवमयी राधा राधा द्रवमयो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण गेहे स्थिता राधा राधा गेहे स्थितो हरिः कृष्ण गेहे स्थिता राधा राधा गेहे स्थितो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण चित्तस्थिता राधा राधा चित्तस्थितो हरिः कृष्ण चित्तस्थिता राधा राधा चित्तस्थितो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वरा वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृन्दावनेश्वरा जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरिः जीवने निधने नित्यम् राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much. Very beautifully sung this Kirtan. So nice, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice, Mataji. Very beautiful.
Very nice, Mataji. Thank you.
Sorry for the mistakes.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so we shall move to the next Mangalacharan prayers. Can I request Swarup Prabhuji, would you like to do the Mangalacharan prayers if you are available and happy to do that?
Yes, Prabhu, no problem at all. Just give me 1 second, Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरद्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यो मनोभीष्टां स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मायं ददाति स्वापदन्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांसा श्रीरूपां सग्रजातं सहागना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं सवाधूतं परिज्ञानं सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishaka Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpa Tarubhyasya Kripa Sindhuva Evacha Patitanam Pavanevvo Vaishnavevvo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshya Sunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nicely done Mangalacharan prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, we shall also do some Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers as well. Shall we all do you all join me while we'll do together Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers, or kindly wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and join me in singing this Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers. Om Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Ishavatarakam
Vande
Hey
Guru
Guru Isha
Ishavakarakaam
Tatprakasham Sadachaktihi
Tat Prakasham Satak Shakti
Krishna Chaitanya Sanyakam.
Krishna Chaitanya Samyakam.
You follow me line by line. So we are. वन्दे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य
वन्दे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य
नित्यानन्दौ सहोदितौ
नित्यानन्द सहोदितो
गौडोदये पुष्पवन्तौ
गौडोदय
गौरोदये उद्भवन्तौ
द्रौ सन्दौ तमोनुदौ
चित्रौ सन्धौ तमोनुदौ
यद्अद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि तदप्यस्य तनुभा
यदद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि
यात्मन्तर्यामि पुरुष इति सोऽशांशविभवः
यान्तर्यामी पुरुषाणि
षडैश्वर्यपूर्णो यैह भगवान् स स्वयम् अयम्
तदैश्वर्यपूर्णो य इह भगवान् स स्वयम् अयम्
न चैतन्यात् कृष्णात् जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह
न
चैतन्य
जगति परतत्त्वं परमिह
अनर्पितचरीं चिरात् करुणया अवतीर्णः कलौ
परिमचरित
पतिरन् कलो
समर्पयितुं पुण्यतोज्ज्वलरसां स्वभक्तिश्रियम्
समर्पयुक्त
भक्तिश्रियम्
भक्ति शिवम्
हरिः पुरटसुन्दरद्युतिकदम्बसन्दीपितः
हरिः पुरुत सुन्दर दयन्दीपेत
सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतु वः सचीनन्दनः
सदा हृदयकन्दरे स्फुरतु सचीनन्दनः
राधाकृष्णप्रणयविकृति लादिनी शक्तिरस्मात्
राधा कृष्ण
विकृतिर्हलादिनी शक्तिरस्माद्
एकात्मनौ अपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ तौ
एकात्मा अपि भुवि पुरा देहभेदं गतौ
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटमधुना तद्वयं चैक्यमाप्तम्
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटम् अधुना तद्वयं चैक्यम् आप्तम्
राधा भावद्युतिसूलितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपम्
राधाभावद्वितीसुलितं नौमि कृष्णस्वरूपम्
श्रीराधायाः प्रणयमहिमा कीदृशो वा नयैव
श्रीराधाया प्रणयमहिमा कीदृशो आनयैव
स्वाद्यो येनाद्भुतमधिरिमा कीदृशो वा मदीयः
स्वादयो
मधुरिमा कीदृशो वा मध्यः
सौख्यं चास्यामदनुभवतः कीदृशं वेति लोभात्
सौख्यं चास्यामनुभवतः
तद्भावाद्यः समजनि सचीगर्भसिन्धौ हरिन्दुः
तद्भावदयः समग्रहे सिन्धो हरिः
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
भक्तरूपास्वरूपकं
भक्तरूपास्वरूपकं
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
जय
जय
श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानन्द
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
जय गौरभक्त
नमो महावदन्याय
नमो
महावरण्याय
महावदन्याय
कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते
Krishna prema
प्रदायते
pradayate.
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishnaya
चैतन्य
Chaitanya.
नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः
Namne
नाम्ने गौरवते नमः
Gauratasviye Namaha.
कृष्णवर्णं त्विषा कृष्णं
Krishna
कृष्णवर्णं
Varnam
द्विषा कृष्णं
Krishnam.
साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपाशदम्
साङ्गोपङ्गपादं
Sangopanagatra Prasadam.
यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैः
Yajnehi
यज्ञैः
Sankrishna
सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैः
Pranaya.
यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः
यजन्ति
Yajantihi
मेधसः
Sumedha.
सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो
सुवर्णवर्णो
Suvarno Varno
हेमन्तो
Hemango.
वरङ्गश्चन्दनाङ्गदी
Varangas Chandagandhi.
रङ्गश्चन्दनङ्गदी
सन्न्यासकृत्य महास्यान्तो
सन्न्यासकृत्यमहासान्तो
Sanyasakuchanyaso.
निष्ठा शान्ति परायणः
निष्ठा
Nishta Santi
शान्तिपरायणः
Paraya.
मूकं करोति वाचालं
मुखं
Mukoni
करोति
Karanti
वाचालं
Vachanam.
पङ्गुं लङ्गायते गिरिं
पङ्गुं
Pangam
लङ्कायते गिरिं
Girim.
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे
Yat
यत्कृपातमहं
Krupatam
वन्दे
परमानन्दमाधवम्
परमानन्दमाधवम्
Paramanandamaधvam.
श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं
श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्
श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरम्
श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य ईश्वरम्
Thank you so much. Very beautifully done.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nice. Thank you for giving chance.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nicely done this one. Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers. Okay, we'll keep use it for it when we will keep doing it. Okay. So in the Chaitanya, in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, so we have been discussing in the chapter 14, the ecstasy of the Lord and his devotees. So my God, I think it has gone. Hare Krishna, are you able to hear? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sorry, I think my laptop got stuck at the right time. I'm just going to restart. Okay, so we have been discussing the 14th chapter, ecstasy of the devotees of the Lord. So while engaging in the devotional service, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking all these teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So in those instructions to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. So there are so many of instructions. So we shall read each one, read a paragraph, then we'll go deep into it. It's a small chapter only. It is so beautiful. So this is how devotees exhibit different uh, in the nectar of devotion, how devotees feel and how the symptoms exhibited in their bodies. When we are equipped with all this philosophy and knowing about all the intricacies of Krishna consciousness, then you are just walking like a, you know, um, keeping Krishna in your heart. Wherever you hear Krishna Katha, immediately you feel so much of ecstatic. And if you just simply hearing the Krishna's name, you feel so much of ecstasy. Okay. So, 14, ecstasy of the Lord and his devotees. Okay, so it's a small chapter only, 6 paragraphs. Mataji has been describing this for a couple of weeks, but I do not know where it was stopped previously. Okay, can I request devotees take a turn and read each paragraph, each devotee read. So first devotee reads 2 paragraphs, second devotee read another paragraph, third devotee to another paragraph, then fourth devotee, like that. Okay, we'll do until the rasas. Okay, and then we just go, it was discussed, but we again remind ourselves. Okay, so can I request, who would like to go first? First 2 paragraphs.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, may I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just sit down first. Okay, it's chapter 14, the ecstasy of the Lord and his devotees. The symptoms of highly developed devotional service for Krishna, which are exhibited by the pure devotees, are sometimes imitated by those who are not actually pure devotees. This is described in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Without devotional service to Krishna, such symptoms are artificial, not actual. Sometimes those who are not conversant with the science of devotional service are captivated by the exhibition of such symptoms. But learned devotees know that they are simply imitation. According to the various divisions and gradation of devotees, permanent devotional attitude can be divided into 5 categories. First, peacefulness. Second, service to Krishna. Third, friendship with Krishna. Fourth, parental affection toward Krishna. And fifth, conjugal love for Krishna. Each division has its own taste and relish, and a devotee situated in a particular division is happy in that position. Characteristic symptoms exhibited by a pure devotee are generally laughing and crying when emotions are favorable. A pure devotee laughs, and when emotions are not favorable, he cries. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. So here sometimes evam haro bhakti pratilabdha bhavo. Once a devotee attains that devotional service, evam haro bhakti pratilabdha bhavo, bhaktya dharva hriday utpalakah pramodat. His heart, it will flourish with all the love and emotions. Bhaktya drava hridaya utpalakah pramodat. It will blossom the heart with all the love and devotion. So it is it is described evam bhashpakalaya muhrajyamanaha. Again, this tears flows down from the eyes again and again. Tachap chittabadisham chanakaihi vyungte. In such a way, he is completely absorbed. So this one describes by Kapil Bhagavan how one is meditating on the beautiful form of the Lord, thinking about him. Svecha avatar charitaihi achintya nijamaya. Swa icha is a personal desire. It is not by svecha means swa plus icha, svecha. Svecha avatara charitaihi. All his pastimes are so beautiful. And he comes and performs anything, all past, it becomes turned into one particular history. It is a katha, and all devotees speak about it, and then they derive so much of pleasure. Parasparanu katanam, pavanam bhagavad mitoratihi mitotushtihi, nivrittihi mitatmanaha, completely free from the material entanglements. Such a way, these symptoms are exhibited in the devotees. And then here again, this in the different modes and divisions and gradations are, they can be divided into 5 categories. Peacefulness, Brahma Bhutah Prasannatma, na sotyati na kankshati, that is peacefulness. And then after that, Mad Bhaktim Labate Param, and when the bhakti comes to that person, then rendering devotional service to Krishna. So bhakti, again, before coming to the pure devotional service, devotional service without bhakti, in the sense, he is not yet understood the entire the philosophy of bhakti and intricacies of bhakti and the love, but still rendering some service to Krishna and the devotees. That is before. And then later on, mixed bhakti, having some desires. And gradually, he will be complete when he has got all understanding about Krishna. Then he is in the pure devotional service. There are Kanistadikari, Madhyamadikari, Uttamadikari, like that. So that is through service. There are number of levels of service. And then later on, when he is further progressing in the pure devotional service, friendship with Krishna and parental affection towards Krishna and conjugal love for Krishna. These are different rasas, 5 main rasas. And devotee situated in a particular division is happy in that particular position. It will never ever be lost. It is Kapila Bhagwan, again he says, Nakarchit matparaha shantarupe nakshanti nomi animisho ledi hetihi yesha maham atma priya sutasya saka guruhu suhra daivamishtam. And just establishing relationship with the Lord in different modes. Yesha maham priya atma sutasya and Saka, Guruhu, Suhrudo, Daiva Mishtam in a different relationships. Then Nakarihit Matparaha Shanta Rupe Nakshanti Nome Animesho Lady Hetihi. It will never ever be lost. It will be eternal. Once he attains that kind of relationship, that taste and relish, a devotee situated in particular division is happy in that position. So these symptoms exhibited by pure devotee are generally laughing, crying when emotions are favorable. Pure devotees laughs when the emotions are not favorable. And he cries. See, this he cries. एवं सुप्रियनामकेच्च जातानुरागो द्रुतचित्त उच्चैः हसति अतो रोदिति रौति उन्मादवत् नृत्यति लोकबाह्यः. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this one to Mayavadis when, not Mayavadis, he spoke, he mentioned when he was asking Ishwarapuri about, my dear spiritual master, you asked me to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but I do not know when I am chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what is happening to me? And then people sometimes they criticize me that I am mad, something like that. But I do not know what is happening to me. But can you please tell me what it is? Then Ishwari Puri mentions this particular verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Evam Swapriya Nama Kirtya Jatanurago Drutachitta Uchaihi. Jatanurago. Naturally it sprouts from that affection. Anurag, Jatanurago Drutachitta Uchaihi. It comes from the heart. Then it Hasati Hato Roditi Rauti Udmadavat Nutyati Loka Bahyaha. Unmadavat, like a madman, he dances sometimes. Hasati, laughs. Roditi, Rauti, Unmadavat, Nrutyati, he cries, and all these symptoms exhibit in the devotees because he is always thinking of Krishna. As soon as some devotee speaks, oh, Krishna was doing, I have been to that temple, and then this is the past. One small story is happening. Then immediately this devotee cries, and his heart is Bhaktya Dravakruta Utpulaka Pramodat. It is filled with all the love of Krishna, love of Godhead. So that is the symptom of a devotee. Okay, we shall continue reading it further. So these things we could see when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited all these things like different ecstatic feelings, and also Ramananda Raya and Swarupa Damodara Goswami and many devotees, and especially the further next level of devotees like Narottam Das Thakur, he weeps, and Bhakti Vinod Thakur, his kirtans, they're all very, very emotional. We see in all in our spiritual masters these kind of feelings when Prabhupada is going to the temple and then looking at the deities and then cries, tears flows. And when he speaks about Krishna, my dear disciples, you are doing great job, and then he immediately cries, I thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Likewise, he appreciates all his disciples, whoever is working for Krishna to spread Krishna consciousness movement. Okay, so those are the feelings we could see in the devotees. It is not a artificial thing. Okay, we shall move on. So next paragraph, can you request other devotee to read the next paragraph, please?
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Forgive me if I make any mistake. Give 1 minute. Because right now is very quiet. My dog does, I can read it.
Yeah.
Situated above these two, emotion is permanent love, which is called Satyai Bhavana. In other words, when one's attachment to Krishna is permanent, one is situated in Satyai Bhava. That permanent loving attitude is sometimes mixed with different kinds of test called vibhuva, anubhava, and vadya, vayapikari. Vibhuva is particular test or attachment for Krishna, and it can be divided into two further categories: Alpavana and Udipana. In in the Agni Purana and other authoritative scriptures that which increase one's love Krishna is said to be vibhava, and when Krishna is the objective, vibhava is described as a alma bana, udapavnas, including Krishna, translate trans, transcendental qualities, his activities, his beautiful smiling face and aroma, his body, his body, the sound of his flute, ankle bells, and coach cells, the mark on the sole of his feet, his dwelling place, and his parahernila of devotional service, such as tulsi leaves, devotees ceremonially performance, and ekadasi. Anubhava occurs when feelings and emotion within oneself are exhibited. In the attitude of Anubhava, one dances and sometimes falls down, sometimes is sing loudly, shows consciousness, yawns, and sometimes is breathes very heavily, all without concern for uh, circumstances. The external.
Thank you, Mataji. That's it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Sorry for slowly reading.
You did very nicely, Mataji. Thank
And
you
if
so much.
it's any mistake, forgive me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So here in this paragraph, so Srila Prabhupada is describing situated about these two emotions is
And Havande.
so which is called as Thayi Bhava. He has attained that character, that state, establishing the relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead properly. That is now steady, Sthayi Bhava. In other words, when one's attachment to Krishna is permanent, one is situated in Sthayi Bhava. This is the permanent state. Like a Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. So like mother position is fixed. And even that Putna's position, Dhatri, of course, one can have any number of Dhatris. So Dhatri is also fixed. So that is the permanent living attitude is sometimes mixed with a different kinds of taste called Vibhava, Anubhava, and Vyabhichari. Vibhava is a particular taste or attachment for Krishna, and it can be divided into two further categories, Alambhana, Uddipana. And Prabhupada is describing Agni Purana and other authoritative scriptures that which increases one's love for Krishna is said to be Vibhava. So that is the Vibhava. And then when Krishna is the objective, that Vibhava is described as the Alambhana. When Krishna is the objective, that kind of Vibhava is called Alambhana. And Uddipana includes Krishna's transcendental qualities and his activities, his beautiful smiling face and aroma of his body, the sounds of his flute, ankle bells, conch shell, marks on the soles of his feet, and his dwelling place and his paraphernalia of devotional service such as Tulsi leaves, devotees, ceremonial performance and Ekadasi. All these things come under Uddipana. So this is Vibhava is described into two types, Alambana and Uddipana. Alambana is just only Krishna is the objective. Uddipana is more. Uddipana increasing more and more. And then looking at Krishna's, that includes Krishna's transcendental qualities, his activities. Now, Sitam Rajantamaseenam Sayanam Vaguhasayam Prekshinim Ihitadhyayit Shuddha Bhavena Chetasa Prasanna this is Prasadhavimukham Shashwat Prasanna Vadanekshanam Sunasam Subhruvam Charakapolam Surasundharam His beautiful smiling face Smaimanam Abhijayet Sa Anuraga Avalokanaha Nitena Ekabhutena Manasa Varadarshabham. So one has to Nitena Ekabhutena. He's concentrated on the beautiful face, aroma of his body. Kinjal Kamishra Tulsi Makaranda Vayuhu. Kinjal Kamishra Tulsi Makaranda Vayuhu. Tasyaravinda Nainasya Padaravinda Kinjal Kamishra Tulsi Makaranda Vayuhu. Antargataha Swavirena Chakaratesham. Akshadjushamapi chittatanvoho, Sanshobham Akshadjushamapi chittatanvoho. As soon as one smells the tulsi leaves offered to the lotus feet of Krishna, and that body from the aroma of his body and the tulsi and the dust of Krishna's lotus feet all mixed together, it will change one's consciousness. And one does not smell that one. He is like in his lifetime, he is like considered as a dead body. So likewise, Saunakadi sages mentions that statement. Unless he is not smelling that tulsi leaves offered to the Lord, he's just like a dead body. Tadasmasaram hridayam batedam yadgrihamanaihi harinamadeyahi. So, Jivachavo Bhagavatangri renum najatumatyeva lebetestu. That is, once he is not taken the dust of feet of from the devotee's feet, he is like a dead body. And if he is not smelling tulsi leaves, he is also living dead body. Likewise, they mentions. And then here, sound of his flute and ankle bells. There is a Venu Gita again. Ankle bells. This is again Nupuras. And conch shell. Conch shell is always a Rajahamsa. It looks like a Rajahamsa. Very beautiful, and marks on the soles of his feet. Vajranku say Sanchintayed Bhagavataha Charanaravindham Vajrankushadvaja Saruraha Lanchanajam Buttunga Rakta Vilsatnak Chakravala Josna Virahata Mahad Hridayandhakaram. The Krishna's lotus feet. So his lotus feet has got 4 different symbols. So Vajra Ankusha, Vajrankusha, Dvaja, Saruruha, Lanchanadhyam, Dvaja, and lotus flower. 4 symbols are mentioned in that particular shloka, but there are many other symbols. So, Uttunga Rakta Vilisat Nakachakaravala, Joshna Virahat Mahad Hrudayandakaram. As soon as we see the lotus feet of Krishna, which is reddish and all the symbols, then in his heart all the darkness will be subsided. So, and his dwelling place and his abode Vaikuntha or Goloka Vrindavan, and his paraphernalia of devotional service such as the Tulsi leaves, devotees, ceremonial performances, and Ekadasi, these are all coming under Uddipana. And then further, this is all coming from Uddipana and Alambana under Vibhava. And then Anubhava. Anubhava occurs when feelings and emotions within oneself are exhibited. Anubhava. Bhava means we have got affection or particular feeling. Anu, which is following that bhava. Anubhava. Within oneself are exhibited. In the attitude of Anubhava, one dances and sometimes falls down, sometimes sings loudly, shows convulsions, yawns, and sometimes breathes very heavily, all without concern for circumstances. These are all coming from Anubhava. See, these are different ecstasies by looking, understanding the Lord's pastimes. And it comes through devotional service. Once because we spend time for Krishna, that's why we love so much. Okay, we shall move on to the next paragraph. Can I request other devotee to read another paragraph, please?
Do you want me to do that, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Okay. I will.
The external features exhibited on the bodies of devotees are called Ubhaswara. The Bhavisari symptoms are 33 in number, and they primarily involve words uttered by the devotee and various bodily features. Different bodily features, such as dancing, trembling, and laughing, sometimes mix with the Vavichari symptoms, which are also called Sansari. When Bhava, Anubhava, and Vavichari symptoms are combined, they make the devotee dive into the ocean of immortality. That ocean is called the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the ocean of pure nectar of devotional service. And one who is merged in that ocean is always wrapped in transcendental pleasure on the waves and sounds of that ocean.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So here in this purport, this is external features exhibited on the bodies of devotees. It is Buddhasvara. Buddhasvara. Bhasvara is Bhasa means it is effulgent. Wood means increasing more. And Buddhasvara. And then further it is mentioned Vyabhichari symptoms are 33 number. Okay, that is Vyabhichari means like doing here and there and there. It is no fixed kind of thing. Vyabhichari means it is varied. Krishna mentions in the Bhagavad Gita, Mam chayo abhibicharena bhakti yogena sevate. That is abhibicharena. We should not do here and there that demigod worship, this demigod worship, and then Krishna is also one of it. Not like that. Only focus. Abhibichari. That is focused. Vyabhichari symptoms means variegated. Here about it is applied to the symptoms, varied symptoms, 33 number, and they primarily involve words uttered by the devotee and various bodily features, different bodily features such as dancing, trembling, and laughing. Sometimes mixed with the Vyabhichari symptoms. So we need to go deep into that Vyabhichari symptoms, 33, what are they? And also, they mix with the Sanchari symptoms as well. And Bhava, Anubhava, and Vyabhichari, all symptoms are combined. They make the devotee dive into the ocean of immortality. This is so beautiful. When all feelings, loving symptoms are coming and mixing together, he dances. All thing. Okay, so the ocean is called Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the ocean of the pure nectar of devotional service, and one who is measured in that ocean is always wrapped in transcendental pleasure on the waves and sounds of that ocean. So there are no limits for this pleasure. It is always ecstatic. It is always in the heart. Okay, so this is one paragraph, and then we shall do 2 more paragraphs, and then we stop there, and then we'll discuss. Okay, so can I request other devotee for next paragraph speak?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. May I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
The particular rasas favor or test of the devotees who merge into that ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita are known as natural
Neutrality.
neutrality. Sorry. Servitorship, friendship, parenthood, and conjugal love. Conjugal love is very prominent, and it is uh, symptomized by the devotees decorating his body or to attack Krishna. The favor of servitorship increases to include affection, anger, fraternity, and attachment. The favor of friendship increases to include affection, anger, attachment, and devotion. And in parenthood, the attachment also increases to include affection, anger, uh, fraternity, attachment, and devotion. There are also special flavors experienced in friendship with the Supreme Lord, and these are manifested by friends such as Subala, whose devotion increases up to the point of power. The different rasas are also divided into two kinds of ecstasy called yoga and viyoga, or meeting and separation. In the rasas of friendship and parenthood, the feelings of meeting and separations are various. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So here in this paragraph, this is a different rasas or flavors or tastes of the devotees who merge into ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita, known as it is neutrality. It is the Shanta rasa, servitorship. This is Dasya rasa, friendship, Sakya rasa, parenthood. It is Vatshalya rasa, conjugal love. It is the prema. The yes, this is the love, prema. Conjugal love. So conjugal love is the very prominent because it is symptomized by the devotees decorating his body to attract Krishna. So this is, and parent does not need to. So he is always looking after the child, looking after Krishna. So they don't have to, because naturally they, whatever the state they have got, they love Krishna. It doesn't matter. And then friendship, it doesn't matter. So it is always with Krishna, and servitorship. So they do not have to. They can serve with Krishna at any point, any position as well. Neutrality is Santaras. Okay, Krishna is great. Okay, and now I need to be calm and just follow the instructions. Simply like that. That is Santarasa. So, but here, conjugal love, one is always active here to attract Krishna and to participate to attract Krishna's attention. The flavor of servitorship increases to include affection, anger, fraternity, and attachment. This is in the pranaya. This is called pranaya kopam, pranaya vilasam. Likewise, there are different ways of describing the relationship between a boy and girl. And here the flavor of servitorship, okay, Prabhupada is mentioning about this is Dasya Rasa. And then servitorship increases to include affection, anger, fraternity, and attachment. And flavor of friendship increases to include affection, anger, fraternity, attachment, and devotion. This is and in parenthood, the attachment increases to include affection, anger, fraternity, attachment, and devotion further as well. And there are also special flavors experienced in friendship with the Supreme Lord. These are manifested by friends such as Subala, with whose devotion increases up to the point of bhava. So they all the Krishna's friends, they were always thinking when they're sleeping in the night, when it would be sunrise, I wanted to go with Krishna to the forest for taking cows to the grazing. These are all in the Sakya Rasa. In such a way they are attached to Krishna, whose devotion increases up to point of bhava. And different rasas are divided into two kinds of exercise called yoga and vyoga. Yoga is the union, vyoga is the separation or meeting and separation. So in the rasas of friendship and parenthood, the feelings of meeting and separation are various. So parent is different and friend is different. Friend can share anything here. Parent says, child listens, and friends exchange the feelings. So here the feelings of meeting and separations are various in the friendship and parenthood. Okay, so that is about the rasas, how the 5 different kinds of rasas, main flavors that is described. Okay, we shall move on to here, next paragraph, and then we'll stop. Can I request other devotee to read another paragraph, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can I read Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. The situations known as Rudha, advanced, and Anirudha, highly advanced, are possible only in the rasa of conjugal love. Conjugal love exhibited by the queens at Dwaraka is called Rudha, and conjugal love exhibited at Vrindavana by the damsels of Braja is called Anirudha. The highest perfections of Anirudha affection in conjugal love involve meeting, madana, and separation, mohana. In the ecstasy of madana, there is kissing, and in this ecstasy of mohana, there are ud, udgru, ud. Can you read that, Prabhuji?
Udgurna.
Udgru,
Udgurna.
udgruna, unsteadiness, and chitra jalpa, varieties of mad emotional talks. There are 10 varieties of chitra jalpa, examples of which are given in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.47.12 to 21. In a portion known as the Brahmara Gita, Udgruna, a symptom of separation, is also a symptom of transcendental insanity. In that transcendental insanity, one thinks that he himself has become the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In such an ecstasy, he imitates the symptoms of Krishna in different ways. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so in this one, describing about Rodha, road advanced and Aniruddha highly advanced are possible only in the rasa of the conjugal love. So that's why this prema rasa is the conjugal love is the highest than other 5 out of 4, out of 5. It is greater than the 4 other rasas. So because of conjugal love exhibited by the queens at Dwaraka is called Rodha. Even they in the first canto, Suta Goswami describes how the wives of Krishna, yadyapi dvarakasau, yadapi dvarakasau, parshvagato rahogataha, padam padam. So it mentions, uh, it said they are serving Krishna's lotus feet all the time. They feel different ecstatic that feelings again and again. Every moment is different. So that's why uh, they do not want to leave Krishna's lotus feet. Pade 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 ka virameta tatpada chalapya shrihi najahati kadhijit. So Lakshmi, goddess of fortune, she never leaves. Likewise, even though she is Chanchala, but here Krishna's wives, when they are experiencing that, Tatapi tasyangri yugam navam navam, Tatapi tasyangri yugam navam navam. It is very fresh and fresh when they are serving lotus feet of Krishna. So these queens exhibit, queens at Dwaraka is called Rodha, conjugal love. And as soon as they see Krishna, तम आत्मजैः दृष्टिभिः अंतरात्मना दुरंत भावाः परिरेभिरे पतिम. They embrace Krishna by through their eyes and by sending their children to Krishna, and Krishna hugs his children, Krishna's wives think that they are also loving, and they are hugging Krishna in the heart. These are this is Dhuranta Bhavaha Parirabhire Patim. So these are different feelings. This is Rodha. And conjugal love exhibited at Vrindavana by damsels of Raja is called Adhirodha. Adhirodha is more. It is beyond the husband and wife. So even though some of the gopis were married by the time, they have left their homes and attracted by Krishna's flute. And they have come to the forest and they sing the Gopi Geetam. जयते तेदिकं जन्मना व्रजः श्रयत इन्दिरा शश्वदत्र हि. So that beautiful shloka of around 20 shlokas are there. And then Bhartu Darshana Lalasaha. So because when Krishna disappeared among themselves, then Sukadeva Goswami mentions that one who is singing this Gopi Gita and Bhartu Darshana Lalasaha, then they will be able to see Sakshan Manmada Manmadaha. Krishna, they will be able to see Krishna in the Vrindavana by personally, but one has to sing this Gopi Gita with so much of deep and love. So that one describes by Sukadeva Goswami. So just showing, let me just bring that one. Very beautiful. He mentions that it is a 20, 31, 32. So this is one first shloka, I think. सीति गोप्यः प्रगायन्त्यः प्रणपञ्चश चित्रधा रुरुदुः सुस्वरं राजन् कृष्णदर्शनलालसाः तासामाविर्भूचोरिः स्मयमान मुखाम्बुजः पीताम्बरधरः सृग्भिः साक्षान् मन्मदः. And then the Lord, a smile, Lord Krishna, a smile on his lotus feet appeared before the gopis, wearing garland and yellow garment. He directly appeared as one who can bewilder the mind of Cupid, who himself bewilders the minds of ordinary people. So this one he says, see, having thus sung and spoken their hearts are various charming ways, the gopis began to weep. They were very eager to see Lord Krishna. Bhatru darshana lalasaha. That is lalasa, lowlium. So Rupa Goswami describes in a different way. That is the lowlium. Here gopis, they always wanted to have that desire, union with Krishna. Okay, so here that is exhibited, that is Adhiroda. And the highest perfection of Adhiroda affection in conjugal love involve meeting, this is Madana, and separation, Mohana. And in the ecstasy of Madana, there is kissing, and in the ecstasy of Mohana, there are Udgurna, unsteadiness, and Chitra Jalpa, varieties of mad emotional talks. Mad emotional talks. Like when gopis are coming together and they're discussing, they speak, one imitates Krishna's pastimes, and it is because absorbed and they are in separation, unsteadiness. They're speaking like that. So that is the Udgurna. There are 10 varieties of Chitra Jalpa. Jalpa, it is kind of speaking like a loose talk. Chitra Jalpa. And it is also generally Jalpam and Vitandam. Jalpa, it means when you are arguing one thing, there is a Jalpa and Vitanda. Jalpa means you speak with the proofs and evidences from the scriptural point of view. And then Vitanda means you just wanted to win the argument, putting in your own way without any scriptural injunctions. That is Vitandavada. And Jalpa is with examples of scriptural injunctions. Here, Chitra Jalpa is the varieties of Chitra Jalpa, examples of which are given in the Srimad Bhagavatam in a portion known as the Brahmara Gita. In the Brahmara Gita. So that means Brahmara Gita, when Radharani was speaking to this Brahmara, that means it is scripturally perfect. It looks, that is what it means. These are the examples. And further, Udgurna, a symptom of a separation, is also symptom of transcendental insanity. In that transcendental insanity, one thinks that he himself has become the supreme personality of Godhead. So again, the gopis, they imitating, one gopi is imitating like Krishna, one gopi is imitating like Radharani, or another as like another gopi, or when Krishna is killing some of the demonic, like one is acting like a Krishna, another one is like a Bakasura. You become Bakasura, I am a Krishna, and I will kill you, like that. They were doing fun games like that. So that so when he himself has become the supreme personality of Godhead, in such an ecstasy, he imitates the symptoms of Krishna in different ways. So this is all described Udghurna, a symptom of separation, is also a symptom of transcendental insanity. Okay, so I think Meena Mataji, would you like to read the last paragraph? We shall.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Two division, two division or ecstasies experience in the relationship of conjugal love are sambhoga, meeting, and pralamba, separation. On the sambhoga platform, the ecstasies are unlimited, and on the vipralamba platform, there are four in number. The ecstasy exhibited before the lover and beloved meet. The ecstasy experience between them after meeting, the state of mind experienced by not meeting, and the state of mind experience meeting but after meeting but fearing separation are called vipralamba. That vipralamba serves as a nourishing element for future meeting. When the lover and beloved meet all of a sudden and embrace one another, they feel an ecstasy of happiness, and the state of mind they experience in that ecstasy is called sambhoga. According to the situation, sambhoga ecstasy is also known by four names: Sank, Saks, Sanksipta, Sanki, Sankar, Sankirna, Samarpana, Samparna, or Samar, Samardhimala. Samardhimal. Such sympathy are also visible during dream.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So this is again two divisions of ecstasies is explained, like Sambhoga is meeting and Vipralamba is the separation. These are the again different ecstasies. Sambhoga platform ecstasies are unlimited because the two lover and the beloved both are coming together. Then they exchange so many ecstatic feelings. So you have done that one. I love you so much. Likewise, I have done so many things for you. You're so beautiful. So many ecstasies are coming and exhibiting and describing about her pastimes and his pastimes. Ecstasies. And then on the Vipralamba platform, they are the four in number. Vipralamba is a separation. Once they are getting separated off, they have got some bhoga, and then the time, because of the time influence in this material world, that is not permanent, it will separate the people and everything else. So anantu antah kalaha anadi adkrud abhyaha janam janena janayan marayan mrityunantakam. This time factor is kalam meke yato bhayam. It will make the fear in everyone's. But here, when it comes to the lover and beloved and separation, so they're always thinking of separation. So this is again explained. Vipralambha. Ecstasy exhibited before the lover and beloved meet. The ecstasy experienced between them after meeting. The state of mind experienced by not meeting and the state of mind experienced after meeting but fearing separation are called Vipralamba. So this one, sometimes we go from UK to our birthplaces in India, some places, or our parents' home, and then everyone are very happy. And then after that, parents are counting days. Oh, these people are going in 30 days or 28 days. And then days are coming and they feel a separation, Vipralamba. That is parental Vipralamba. So here, lovers and the Vipralamba, this is more stronger. It burns the heart. And then once we leave, their parents cries, and also here lover also cries. We see practically. This is called Sambhoga and Vipralamba. Vipralamba serves as a nourishment element for future meetings. Now we have come back. Now uh, again parents are also feeling the separation, lover also feeling the separation, and they're feeling once when they would come again back to our home, and then for the future elements, these are future meetings. This is the nourishing element. Okay, they will come. Okay, only 10 more months and 9 more months, 8 more months, and then flight is going to come tomorrow, like that. So they're thinking about this is Vipralamba, nourishment element. And when the lover and beloved meet all of a sudden and embrace one another, they feel an ecstasy of happiness. And the state of mind they experience in that ecstasy is called Sambhoga. This is Sambhoga. Again, according to situation, Sambhoga ecstasy is known as the four names. Sankshipta, it is a small, and then Sankirna, I think Sankirna means mix it together. Sampanna, it is enriched. Samruddhiman, and it is a lot of ecstasy. Sampanna, Samruddhi means a lot and lots. Such symptoms are also visible in during the dreams when we sleep, and then we remember our beloved, our parents in a different modes. But actually, here all this is all described in the conjugal relationship of conjugal love. These are more deep. Okay, likewise, all this chapter is explaining about the ecstasies. So I stop here, and I request dear devotees, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness in this ecstasies of devotees and the Lord, kindly share or kindly ask questions. Hare Krishna. So far what we have covered, so different symptoms, and then 5 different rasas are there, and then further Sthayi Bhava, which is the permanent relationship one has got attained through his devotional service. And looking at Krishna, different features of Krishna and qualities, he feels that ecstasy. And it is again Vibhava and Anubhava. Vibhava again, Alambana, Uddipana described, and Anubhava is like a about Krishna, dances and smiles, falls down in that kind of features. And then further, 3 more symptoms like a this is Udbhasvara, Vyabhichari symptoms, all coming together. This is Vibhava, Anubhava, and Vyabhichari. All symptoms combined together, they become Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. That ocean is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So beautiful. Prabhupada used to Bhakti Rasamrita Matihi. Likewise, there is one verse given by Rupa Goswami. From there, Prabhupada has got this is Krishna consciousness, that name derived from that name. And then further, different flavors or tastes of the devotees who merge into the ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Yes, Rasamrita known as different rasas again. That is we discussed. And Rodha, Anirodha, sorry, Adhirodha. Rodha is advanced, Adhirodha is highly advanced between Dwaraka queens and also Vrindavana gopis. And further about the ecstasies, this is Sambhoga and Vipralamba. So these are few topics we have just read here. Induleka Mataji, would you like to share anything, Mataji? You want to say anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I know you explained nicely. I was thinking about the Gopi Geet when you were talking, when Krishna disappeared and then he appeared again. No, when they were performing all his pastimes, and they were singing, just remembering him. Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam. Something I forgot.
Viduriditam kalmashapam
Kalmashapaham. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji.
Shravanamangalam.
श्रीमदाततं गृहनिनन्ति
विगृह्णन्ति
मे.
विगृह्णन्ति ते भूरिदा जना.
Yeah, very beautiful how the gopis, their bhava is a highest bhava, more than the wives of Krishna and more than the parents of Krishna. They have like it's completely different. It's not like of this world. We cannot compare that. Thank you, Prabhuji. You explained so nicely about different bhava. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. सुरतवर्धनं शोकनाशनं स्फुरितवेणुना शुशुचुम्बितम् इतरराघवे स्मानितं नृणम्. Likewise, atati yadbhavanahnikanunam tutirugayate tvamapasyatam kutilaku. Very, very nice. It's a very beautiful, the Gopi Gate. When we sing from beginning to end, one can experience and understand those meanings, how the feeling of gopis.
Yeah, and when they say Kutila Kundalam, they are cursing Lord Brahma. Why did you give us this what is the eyebrow, this
Yes.
eyelid? Why? Because we have to open and close the eyes, and we cannot see Krishna for these few moments.
Pakshma Kudrusham.
Very nice, very nice. Gopi Gita.
Yes. Would anyone wanted to sing Gopi Git? Maybe.
Yes,
Shall I?
Prabhu, you can try.
Shall I try, Prabhuji?
You want to sing Mataji? Yes, Mataji.
Can I try?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen it for a long time. Let me try.
It's so beautiful, so beautiful.
So this Gopi Gita, as it says, it's a song of separation, and it was composed by Satyavrata Muni, and it was narrated to Narad Muni first. Right? I may make mistake, and I haven't sung it for long, so please, yeah. Jayati Tedikam Janmana Trayata Indira Saspata Trayi Daite Drishyatam Dikshutavakas Tvaidrita Sava Swam Vichimpate Saradudasaye Sadhu Jatasat Sarasi Jodara Shri Musadrisham Suratanatate Sulkadashika Varada Nignato Neha Kimbadham Vishaya Visha Jalapyayad Vyala Rakshasad Varsamarutad Vaidutanalas Vrishamayad Vajad Vishvatobhayad Vrishabhatevayam Rakshitamuhu Nakhalu Gopika Nandano Bhavan Akhila Dehinam Antaratmadri Vikhana Saratito Vishwaguptaye Sakhavudivan Satvatam Kule Virachita Bhayam Vrishni Duryate Charanamiyusham Samsriper Bhayan Karusuraruham Kandakamadam Sirasi Dehina Shri Karagraham Vrajajanarasihan Virayoshitam Nijajanasmaya Dvamsanasmitam Bhajasakha Bhavet Kinkarismano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya Pramatadehinam Apukarshanam Trinacharanugam Sriniketanam फनिफनार्पितं ते पदाम्बुजं कृणुकुचूषणा कृन्दिरिक्षयम् मधुरया गिरा बलगुवाक्यया बुधमनोजया पुष्करेक्षणा विधिकरीरिमा वीर्यमुह्यतीर्धर सिन्धुना प्याययस्वना तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः प्रहसितं प्रियान् प्रेमवीक्षणं विहरणं च ते ध्यानमङ्गलम् रहसि संविदो यः हृदि स्पृहा कुहकनो मना क्षोभयन्ति ते झलसि या प्रजाक् चारुयन् पशून् नलिनि सुन्दरं नाति ते पदम् शिलत्रिनाकुरे शीततीतिना कलिलतामना कान्त गच्छति दिनः परीक्षये नीलकुन्तलेर्वनरुहाननं बिभ्रदावृतं घनरजास्वलं दर्शयन्मुहुर्मनिषिणा स्मरन् वीरयक्षति प्रणतकामुदं पद्मजार्चितं धरनिमन्दनं ध्येयमापदि चरणपङ्कजं सन्तनं च ते रमणनस्थने स्वर्पयादिहन् सुरतवर्धनं शोकनाशनं स्वरितवेणुना शुश्रुचम्बितम् इतरराघवे स्मारणं नृणां वितरवीरनास्ते धरामृतम् पतति यद्भवान् अहनिकाननं त्रुटियुगायते त्वामपश्यताम् कुटिलकुण्ठलं श्रीमुखं च ते जदौदाक्षतां पक्ष्मकृद्विषाम् प्रतिसुतान्वये भ्रातृबन्धवान् अतिविलङ्घ्यते अञ्च्युता गता गतिविधास्तवो गीतमोहिता हितवयोषिता कस्य जन्निषि प्रहसि संविदं ऋक्षयोदयं प्रहसितानं नमं प्रेमवीक्षणं बिभजुधा उर्हाद्रियो वीक्ष्य धाम ते मुहुरतिस्पृहा मुह्यते मनः प्रजवनोकसां व्याकति रङ्गते वृजिनहन्यत्रियं विश्वमङ्गलम् त्यजमनार्चना त्वत्स्पृहात्मनां स्वजनहृद्रुजां यन्निषूदनम् यत्ते सुजातरणं बुरुहं स्तनेषु भीतासनैः प्रियदधीमहि कर्कशेषु तेनात् विमस्तसि तद् यथथेन न किं स्वीत् कुर्पादिभिर्भ्रमति धीर्भवद युषां नः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री गोपी गीत की जय श्री
Jai.
सत्यव्रत मुनि की जय हरे
Jai.
कृष्ण
Very
Hare.
beautiful, Mataji.
Very nice, Mataji. Beautiful.
Sorry,
Hare Krishna.
my throat is giving up. I cannot sing properly. Thank you. But it's really very beautiful. If we take time, I've rushed through it, but if you take time, you go slowly.
Yes,
Really,
it was very slow. So beautiful, Mataji. Very nice.
if we go slow, it may take half an hour.
Yes, yes, it will. And also if adding those feelings there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, it's really nice.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Okay, any questions or comments in this one? Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, Gayatri Mataji, any questions, any comments? All the Bhagavatam. So anyone, anything to share from your realizations, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Actually, yeah, a lot of realizations, Prabhuji. I mean, I have read all these, but in the Bhagavatam also, but I don't remember all the names like Sambhoga, Vipralamba, so many names to remember, which was, but very nice, Prabhuji. It talks about so many bhavas towards Krishna, how to love Krishna, and how much love the gopis had, and all. Now only I'm reading Prabhuji learnings from the Chaitanya Charitamrita also. So it's really nice, Prabhuji. You explained really beautifully. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Any other comments? If there are no comments or sharings, we shall move to the next Narasimha prayers. Okay, so we shall move on. Can I request Vishal Mataji and Meena Mataji to the Narasimha prayer, please, if you are happy?
Yes, Prabhu.
The Meena Mataji is available. Yes, Mataji. Usha Mataji,
Okay.
when you're ready. Meena,
Gayatri Mataji, you want to respond? Oh, Meena Mataji is not available.
yes.
Okay, Prabhu. Prabhu, you can start with the Oh, Narasimha, Jai Narasimha.
उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम् श्रीनरसिंह जय नरसिंह जय जय श्रीनरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्म मुखपद्मभृङ्गम्
Namaste Narasimhaya. Na-
Namaste. Did you ask Mataji for me
Yes,
to
Mataji.
sing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada
Prahladalaradayini.
Hiranyakashikurvashaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha.
Shilatankanakalaye
Shilatankanakalaye.
Ito Narsimha Bharato Narsimho
Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimho
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho.
Bahe Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho.
Narasimha Madhim Sharanam Prapadye
नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
तव करकमलहरे अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु सानुभृङ्गाम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव करकमलवरे अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गाम् केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नटनिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रह्लाद
जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज जय प्रह्लाद महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
कृष्ण सुखदेव भगवान की
जय
जय भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय
जय
जय जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की
जय
जय निताय गौ प्रेमानंदे
हरि हरि
हरि हरि
बोल
हरि हरि बोल ओम नमः समुद्रवती हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण थैंक
हरे
यू मधुजी
शिला प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
जय
जय
हरे
जय
कृष्ण थैंक यू प्रभु
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So beautifully sung Narasimha prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, so and dear devotees, we are at 35 past. If you have got anything to share, kindly share. Otherwise, we shall conclude our session tonight.
We'll say three Hari Bols for Amogha Prabhu. Everyone, please.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, it was so beautiful. I was just listening all about that Chaitanya pastime. Very nice, Prabhu.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's say
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Bol, Hari
Hari
Bol,
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari Bol to all the devotees, all the Vaishnavas, Guru and Gurunga Srila Prabhupada. and Gaurintai and all Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyashta
Kripa
कृपा
सिन्धुभ्यो
सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां
Pavadana
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
अनन्तकोटि
कोटि
वैष्णव
वैष्णविंद की जय श्री
Jai.
प्रभुपाद की
प्रभुपाद
जय
की जय।
Jai.
थैंक यू हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Krishna
Hare
consciousness.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.